Well, a murder trial on pause after defense lawyers withdrew from the case just days ahead of jury selection. Now, instead of a trial on Monday, we get a hearing.
WOWT 6 News' Matthew Smith was inside the courtroom as the drama began to unfold. Matt, what happens next is up in the air tonight.
Mallory, John, and that's why we are looking ahead to Monday now. As we reported earlier in the day, the judge filed paperwork continuing this trial. But the question is, will we learn who Anthony Garcia's attorneys are moving forward? Now, keep in mind, it was just at 1 o'clock today. He actually had 5 attorneys. His lead attorneys, these 3 right here, they don't have licenses in Nebraska. So they were practicing something as known pro hoc vice. Basically, they're piggybacking off of these 2 local attorneys and their law license. Now, those 2 attorneys, Dan Stockman and Jeffrey Leichman, basically they asked to be off the case today after ethical violations against Allison Mata, the woman in the center here. Once they were gone, well, the Matas can't practice law anymore. So you're back down to no lawyers for Anthony Garcia. So now one of 2 things could unfold. A local counselor could vouch for the Matas, who we don't know who they'd be yet, and the Matas would be right back in the mix of things. The pro hoc vice status back in play. Now that could make this trial move ahead very quickly, or they could be denied by the judge if they try this, and that local counselor, they would be the only person set here to actually represent Garcia. One thing's for sure, all this stuff playing out, none of it is typical.
I'm surprised because
Mata's response on Judge Randall allowing 2 local attorneys off the case was cut short. Her co-counsel clearly didn't think it was the time. As for Garcia, his trial, his future, all in limbo. The county attorney reminding the public his concern is elsewhere.
That's what this case is about. It's about those 4 people who lost their lives.
Make no mistake, there is a media circus surrounding this thing, but the 4 victims' families are all stuck in the middle. Monday's trial now becomes a procedural hearing. But how long will this delay be?
I don't believe that the case would be necessarily delayed to any large extent.
Legal expert Thomas Olson says that's if the Matas are allowed back in on this trial. Mata did manage to state that she thinks local counsel will represent her. If that's true, we may learn as soon as Monday if the judge plans to allow them back in.
If it is granted, then I don't believe there would be necessarily that long of a delay.
Of course, there's still one more thing on the line. The war of words between Allison Mata and Don Klein recently became a paper battle. Klein moved to have the Matas thrown off the case. Mata moved to have him taken off in return. 2 powerful motions that the judge has yet to rule on, both a moot point until we find out if they're back in. With photographer Nick Bohan, I'm Matthew Smith, WOWT 6 News.
So just how unusual was all of today's events? Olson told WOWT 6 News it is hard to put it all in perspective.
He said lawyers withdrawing from this type of defense arrangement this close to the trial is very unusual, and everything has been unusual in this case thus far.